American University Spanish Language Program.
At the Department of Language and Foreign Studies, we're committed to a Spanish language program that is in sync with your goals. So we went outside the classrooms to ask you guys, why is it that you're learning Spanish? And you had so many interesting things to say.
Estoy estudiando español para mejor entender la historia de nuestro continente.
A mí me gusta el programa de español aquí a IU porque parte de mi familia es de Buenos Aires, Argentina, y me encanta hablar español con ellos y los profesores aquí. Todos son muy buenos y me encanta hablar español con ellos y mis amigos y mi familia.
Yo quiero estudiar español porque quiero trabajar con el desarrollo social en América Latina y necesito hablar español para poder hablar con las personas con quien quiero trabajar.
Estudié español porque yo quiero trabajar en América Latina, en desarrollo internacional o algo así. Y no quiero ser como un gringo del norte, un yankee, que vaya allá para dictar al pueblo, los indios como eran del tiempo colonial. Yo quiero ser algo más. Por eso estudié español aquí en América.
So why learn Spanish? Well, learning a second language is good for your future career, whether you work in corporate, the government, or a nonprofit. And your personal development, because it expands your knowledge of the world. And your cognitive capacity, because you'll get better at processing and retaining information. And even your health, because it reduces your chances of developing Alzheimer's. You have decided to learn a second language, so kudos to you for checking all of the above. Now, why can Spanish in particular be a great choice for you? Well, Spanish is part of the history of the United States. By the year 2040, 1 in 4 US citizens will be Hispanic. Spanish is also the official language of 22 countries, and the world's second most natively spoken language after Mandarin Chinese. It is definitely a crucial language for business. It's also great for traveling and international relations. It's one of the 6 official languages of the UN. And it's not only a language, it's many cultures united by a language. All the way from Spain to Latin America, Africa, and even Israel. We are thrilled to have you join the Spanish-speaking community. ¡Bienvenidos al programa de español!
A program that meets your goals.
Students have told us that they want to become proficient in Spanish while learning about Hispanic culture.
For that reason, in the Spanish language program, we have enriched our courses with lots of videos and interesting text about the society, history, geography, arts, politics, and cultural traditions of Spain and Latin America.
Now, how can we guarantee your language proficiency in only a few semesters?
Well, we're only one part of the equation. Many generations before you learned a language by listening to their teachers explain grammar and vocabulary. They took notes
and practiced language in mechanical activities.
Go on, go on, go on, go on.
Students assumed a passive role in the classroom.
And as a result, they rarely became proficient speakers. In contrast, the Spanish language program at AU follows the latest trends in second language pedagogy, where students assume an active role in classroom interaction.
Research shows that American students best learn Spanish by practicing it in real-life situations,
where they not only read or listen to it, but also write it and speak it,
and correcting their errors after getting feedback from their instructors.
Research has also shown that adults don't learn the same way as children,
and that studying grammar does speed up the learning process. But what does all of this mean for you?
You must come prepared to class.
During class time, we will encourage you to practice Spanish in real-life activities.
Because class time is very limited, in order to maximize your opportunities to practice the language, you must come to class prepared.
To prepare for class, you will need to check your class schedule well ahead before class meets and complete a number of activities.
For example, your class schedule will tell you to read texts or watch videos where grammar and vocabulary are explained to you.
But don't worry, most of these are in English.
Next, you will be asked to complete a number of online activities where you will use that grammar and vocabulary content.
And you'll get corrective feedback right away.
Please jot down any questions that you may have as you complete these activities.
And then ask them to your instructor when class meets.
Do participate in class.
Your professor will start class by inviting you to ask any questions about the homework.
Please go ahead and ask away. This will help your instructor learn where you and your peers need help.
Then you will be asked to participate in a number of fun, communicative activities.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're actually great and necessary for your learning.
Most of the time, your instructor will focus on communication and will not correct you. But when he or she does, remember that correction is beneficial because it helps you learn faster.
Hey, when you're in class, en español.
A great deal of the language learning process is about keeping your brain active and making the effort to express yourself in that language, even when you can't seem to find the right word or grammatical structure. There are always ways around. Search for them. Also, don't lose your patience if you don't understand every word you hear or read. Try to get the gist and infer the meaning of unknown words based on the surrounding context. While you're in class, avoid using English at all times, with either your instructor or your peers.
You must consistently practice all 4 skills. The components of this course are designed to make you read, write, speak, and listen to Spanish. Make sure you invest sufficient time and effort to complete the course assignments and pay attention to your instructor's feedback. If you make a mistake in a composition, your instructor will not give you the correct answer right away. Instead, he or she will give you a hint to help you find the answer by yourself.
Research has shown that this method is the most efficient for you. And that's our goal, to help you achieve the proficiency you want.
Your feedback is very important to us.
Based on the input of many AU students, we have created a Spanish language program that is fun and full of cultural information, and that will help you in your personal development and your future career.
Your input is very valuable to us, so if you have any questions or suggestions, please don't hesitate to talk to your instructor or the assistant director to the program. So, that's all for the moment.
If you follow these guidelines, you will be prepared for class and will maximize your learning of Spanish. And naturally, you're great in this course.
Now, please take time to check out your syllabus and read the documents in the Course Components folder of your Blackboard course. When you're ready, please complete the online test, which will help you review the main points.
We are the members of the Spanish language program, and we wish you Feliz Semestre!